what's up mga kadyak ko? Pawis na ako. Nakailang take na kami dahil ang ingay ng mga motor. So yun, nandito nga pala kami sa Batangas Racing Circuit sa PRC upang manood ng kahindik-hindik at kagilagilalas na racing. And good luck nga pala kay Angelo Ilagan, kapatid. Good luck sa'yo. Sana manalo tayo. And yun, shoutout nga pala kay Evan Limay. Mega shoutout sa'yo. And yun, panoorin na lang natin. Nagnanakaw lang kami ng intro dahil sobrang ingay, hindi kami makagawa. So, yun, panoorin na natin. Nandito tayo ngayon, kasama nga si Sir Dashi. And yun, Sir Dashi, ano nga pala yung category na paglalabanan nyo ngayon?
Kategory ko ngayon sa Philippine Superbike Championship sa expert class sa Open.
Yun na yung pinakamabilis, no? Yung malalakas.
Oo, yun na yung pinaka-top ng class natin dito sa Philippines. Fastest na riders sa Superbike.
Dahil kahapon nga, napanood namin yung practice eh. Grabe yung mga tunog ng mga makina nila, nakakatakot. Pero sarap sa tega.
Exciting, no? Exciting. Sarap manood.
So, good luck, sir. Maraming salamat. Thank you, good luck here, sir. So yun, ito nga pala kasama na si Sir Jun Alcantara, middleweight 2 times champion, 2019 at 2021. And then ngayon nga pala si Sir 600cc, tapos ngayon 1000cc na, no, sir? Yun, ito tatanungin natin siya ngayon kung ano ba yung kategory nyo ngayon nga pala.
Bali ngayon, 2022, bali sa 1000cc na ako ngayon. Category heavyweight B.
Heavyweight B. So yun, medyo mabibilis na rin yun, talagang malalakas.
Yung mga malalakas na mabilis.
Eh noon nga, nung 16 pa nga, nung 600 pa nga lang, lintik na eh, nalulula na ako sa speed talaga nito.
Malula ngayon.
So ngayon, panoorin natin. Sir, good luck, maraming salamat.
Ito yung race bike ko ngayon.
Ito ngayon yung race bike.
Kawasaki CX-10R.
Yung panoorin natin. Kai, Sir Kai, what category do you go into race?
Naked.
Again? Okay, good luck ha. Good luck. 1000cc, no? Good luck to my friend.
A few moments later.
Set up, makikita nila pag pagod ka kasi yung pull mo ng brakes, iba na yung brake pressure. So, malaking factor yun.
Alright, here we go. The visors are down. Flag is up. The riders are ready. And the lights are on. And they're off. Questionable start here from some of the racers. Let's see what happens entering turn number 1. Relativo is still ahead. Mazo is following him. Bike number 888.
And John Timbol of Ducati riding a Panigale V4. So 3 different manufacturer. Clyde Relativo riding a Suzuki GSX-R, followed by Miki Mazo, a Yamaha R1. And third place, John Timbol, Ducati Panigale V4.
Let's see how Clyde here will manage to control his fatigue. You can see him bouncing around there. You know that's not helping him.
And I'm looking forward, no, na mapansin na naman no, mga manufacturer na may nagre-represent ng brand nila dito sa Philippine Superbike para at least mabigyan ng support yung mga rider na ginagamit yung bike nila even without sponsorship. Kasi dun mo talaga makikita na, wow, they are supporting my brand. Even without support, yun yung napili niyang weapon for the Philippine Pirelli Cup.
It is nice. It is nice to see the different manufacturers also duking it out. No? So, syempre, bragging rights din yan eh.
Oo, saka mag-iiba yung level pa pagka nandiyan na yung mga support ng manufacturer.
Call for manufacturers.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Kasi sila yung #1 stakeholder sa motorsport eh. Sila yung pinakamalaking business or driver sa motorsport. They are the one manufacturing the bikes.
So, MDPPA, kung nakikinig kayo ngayon.
Yes, support our Filipino riders.
So here they are back in turn number 1. And we're going to have the data logs. We're going to have the standings for you for outside of the top 3 and what's happening. But Clyde is doing pretty well here so far.
Looks like Clyde has his second win or third
Yeah.
or
Ang
probably
daming
fourth
wins na.
actually.
Yung mga 8th win na siguro to eh. Like, medyo pagod na talaga yan eh. Like, I can't imagine what Clyde is doing, what AR Suba is doing, what EJ Sobretodo is doing na multiple na categories and 2 races each
And different bikes.
and different bikes. Grabe. But you know, these two also did that. Anthony and Rainiel also did the same thing. So, they pretend to be impressed pero siguro inside them like,
Ito yung
ginawa
mga
ko na
OG.
yan.
pare.
Oh, mga OG yan eh.
Before, may iba't ibang reason kung bakit nagsasabay-sabay. We get our sponsorship from Underbone Races and then we want to excel syempre sa Superbike. So, yung support mo from Underbone, minsan diadala mo sa big bike. So, kailangan mo pa rin kumarera ng small bikes.
Ito necessity back then.
Yes, yes, oo. Kasi before, hindi ka naman ma-sponsoran ng manufacturer. Yun yung nakakapagtaka na kung kailan lumaki yung market, hindi natin makita yung ibang manufacturer sa Philippine Motorsport.
May hugot ka rin.
Oh,
Kanina pa yan. Actually, no.
Paulit-ulit ka lang
Last
dito.
week, last
Pag-usapan
month.
nga natin to.
Oo, kailangan talaga mag-support kasi sayang naman. And yung mga riders, kailangan nila ng support. Motorsport is not a cheap sport, kaya thank you sa mga sponsor na nandito supporting our riders.
It's like Clyde is pulling away.
Relativo putting some distance between him and the rest of the pack right now. Tired or not tired, he is going to push
that-
all the way to the end.
That could be his motivation. I want to get this over with. I'm very tired.
Very
Let's
true.
get to the finish line as quickly as possible.
Very, very, very true.
Good motivation.
Right now, he's exactly the way he was answering those questions of PB. You can tell that he wanted this thing to be over already.
And good thing naka-break away siya from the pack. Kasi imagine if nandun siya sa second, third, fourth, nagigit-gitan.
Oo.
Rainiel, I wanted to ask you, and Anthony, why did you get into motorcycles? Why motorsports? What was your motivation then? What type of person thinks of riding a motorcycle or wishing to ride a motorcycle 300 kilometers per hour, with other motorcycles on the road?
Ako kasi, I took yung Milo Best. I used to play basketball. Pero yun nga, nakita ko na hindi na ako tatangkad ng 6-footer.
Nabagalan ka sa paa mo.
Oo. Hindi na ako tatangkad ng 6-footer. So may limitation ka agad to be number 1 on that sport. So nung nakita ko yung motorsport, I can excel on this sport kasi kailangan ko ng tamang technique, equipment, very technical. Gusto ko itong pasukin. Parang naging ganun yung
Talagang
story.
competitive spirit.
Oo.
Not necessarily the need for speed, ika nga, but more on competitiveness,
And
where
I
I can excel.
Oo, an additional challenge. Walang nagra-ride na motorcycle sa family ko. My dad doesn't ride motorcycle. And my mom, yung talagang konsentidora. Siya yung unang kumuha ng bike ko and suit. And of course, yung dad ko dahil nandiyan na, he supported me naman talaga, connecting me to the right team, getting me the right sponsor, and he always made sure na dapat ma-represent mo yung brand. Mag-uniform ka, mag-polo ka, bawal nakatsinelas, lagi ka magsapatos. Kasi syempre pagka-rider ka, minsan pagod ka na eh.
Oo.
Hindi mo na naiintindihan yung mga ganung bagay, lalo na kung bata ka, teenager. Hindi mo naisip yun eh, na you're representing a brand. And my dad really pushed that to me, na represent the brand. Yan lang yung mapapalit mo dun sa sponsor mo.
And there you have it, folks. For all aspiring riders, makinig kayo words of wisdom from the champion himself. Na ikaw naman, Anthony, what made you go into being a speed demon on the track?
Kagaya ni Rainiel, wala din kami sa family namin na mahilig talaga magmotor. Pero dahil syempre mahilig kami kami mga bata, mahilig kami na nakakakita ng mga mabibilis na nagmumotor. So hanggang sa sabi ng mami ko, wag kang pumarera sa kalsada kasi delikado diyan. So sabi ng mami ko, dadaling ka namin doon sa tamang lugar kung saan doon mo mapaglalaruan yung bike ng tama. So may bibigay mo lahat ng best mo doon, lahat, pati mamamaximize mo lahat ng kakayanan mo, pati yung motor mo, nang hindi ka nag-aalala na baka mamaya meron kang kasalubong. So, yun, doon ako nagsimula. Tapos nung nagpunta na kami ng racetrack, habang nararamdaman ko yung speed, syempre na-enjoy ko nang na-enjoy hanggang sa nagtuloy-tuloy na, and siguro swerte ko lang din dahil nakakuha ako agad ng pansin sa sponsors nung unang year ko. Kaya mas lalo ako nagpursige dahil naman din syempre meron ng mga company o may mga tao na nagtitiwala sa akin na mga brand. So doon na rin naging tuloy-tuloy habang na-enjoy ko. Merong sumusuporta. Siyempre hindi man sobra-sobra pero malaking bagay na merong sumusuporta, lalo ang mga company, brand, or yung tiwala nila, yun yung pinakamahalaga.
So yun yung formula pala. Konsintadora ng magulang o nanay tapos sponsors.
Gino and George, si Anthony ang unang may sponsor na kakaiba. Frenzy Condom. Sobrang laki sa suit niya. As in, kakaiba siya that
Present
time.
mo ba ang Frenzy Condom na maayos?
Ay, kala ko laging sinusuot.
Lagi ko sinasabi noon, ano ko to ipopromote.
Oo.
So hanggang sa nalaman ko yung dapat kong sabihin. So kailangan pala always wear your protection.
So palagi ka naka-helmet.
And very
Lagi ako
sikat yung
naka-helmet.
meme ng angkas dyan, ha?
Kaya lang yung helmet, syempre hindi na natin alam kung saan yun.
Siguro back to racing na tayo, Gino.
No. So here we go. Look at this. Clyde Relativo still leading the way, but Clint Nolasco, John
Catching up.
Timbol catching up with him, and here they are in turn number 1. Maybe, just maybe, Clyde Relativo is definitely getting tired and starting to lose a little bit of focus here.
And pag nakita mo yung last lap nila, no, Clyde Relativo is lapping 1 minute 42 second and the two of them is doing 1 minute 41. So 1 second faster yung second and third place. That's why they are catching up with Clyde Relativo.
And you can see Clyde when he's bouncing around on this circuit here in Batangas Racing Circuit, he looks uncomfortable at this point already.
Yeah. So yan yung nabanggit ko kanina na pagod na hindi ka na nakagrip ng tama sa bike, medyo mali-mali na yung position mo. So talagang no choice ka kundi bumaba yung pace.
And it looks like that's what's happening here. The second and third placers are definitely catching up with the race leader who started from pole position, Clyde Relativo. He admitted that he's not that familiar with BRC and that he is definitely fatigued at this point. And maybe, just maybe, it's going to be enough for his competition to catch up with him and overtake him here at the Pirelli Cup Group 1, Race 2.
And when Clyde crosses the start-finish line, he will see 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
And maybe that's what he needs to see
Yeah.
that, oy, malapit na to. Hang on.
And if John Timbol makes a move to Clint, magkakaroon ulit siya ng breathing time. Pero pagka wala, I'm sure Clint will try his best to overtake Clyde.
Turn number 2. Yeah, those bumps in BRC is no joke. Yeah. And you know, the other two are salivating right now, waiting for their turn, waiting for their moment.
And ito na nga, John Timbol took second place from Clint Nolasco, and I'm sure he will be trying his best to get the top spot sa podium.
Looks like we're gonna have another serious race here in the final laps of this leg.
I don't know if my voice can take it anymore. Parang nawawala na talaga eh.
Kasi John Timbol still looks fresh.
Oo nga eh. Like,
Upright position.
parang, yeah, you're right. He definitely, parang fresh na fresh pa siya eh. While Clint, while Relativo is really just starting to, it looks like he's definitely not at 100% at the moment. But did he create a big enough lead early on in this race?
So last lap. Last lap for the 3 riders.
Relativo, John Timbol, Nolasco, Mickey Mazzo, those are your top 4 at the moment, but all eyes are the top 3 as we are in the last lap. Clyde Relativo. This is his 4th race of the weekend. And you can bet that he already sees that checkered flag right now, wanting it to come close, but his competitors are catching up.
And then they're also catching up with some back markers. I'm sure it will affect the final result of this race.
Oh my goodness! Relativo is down. Relativo is down. And it's race over, but he manages to get himself to safety. Ooh.
So it's between Clint and John Timbol until the last lap. So makikita natin kung kaya pang overtake ni Clint. But there's a big gap between the two of them.
I don't have an expert eye, but I saw the wobble become more evident as we progress through the laps.
And John Timbol
John Timbol wins
in the
it.
Pirelli Cup Group 1, followed by Clint Nolasco.
At sabi mo, Ariel, no, he looked fresh.
And
throughout
nakita
this
mo,
race.
nag-try pa si Clint and he overshoot the last turn. I'm sure papakita mamaya yan sa highlight or replay.
So it's John Timbol, Clint Nolasco. Well, the graphics showed Clyde Relativo, but that is probably wrong as he crashed out of this race.
Yeah. And nakita natin, no, na-set pa ni John Timbol yung best lap time of the race on his last lap.
Yeah.
1 minute 40.7.
So fresh na fresh siya in that last lap. But before this race started, when he was talking to Phoebe in the starting grid, this man right here, he said that he was tired. He said that nakakapagod talaga dito sa BRC, and the wobbles and the bumps was something that he was having issues with, and we saw it right here.
Completely sideways.
He lost it. And George, you pointed out that you saw the wobble getting worse and worse, the way he would react to those wobbles and those bumps throughout this race. He did look like he was getting tired. And there was a little bit of a nasty spill there, but he did manage to pull himself out of the racetrack. So that tells you that he should be okay.
Madaming factors kasi yung wobble na getting worse. It's either hindi na niya maklip yung tank, nakahawak na siya sa handlebar, so too much input sa handlebar. That's why nag-chain reaction yung mga slight wobbles. Or, nag-overheat na rin yung oil ng suspension niya. Madaming factors, so hindi natin alam. Medyo nagbase lang tayo dun sa binanggit niya kaninang medyo fatigue na siya. And fatigue is pagod kasi parang okay lang eh. Pero fatigue na yung ginamit niyang term kanina. So.
You know, how much of that, you know this, Rainiel, no, and Anthony, how much of those little things nga that you have to think about that you know, when you're tired, it just keeps adding up, no, to the stress and also to overall fatigue.
Yeah. And yung pressure na may sumusunod sa kanya to get the position na ayaw niya ding ibigay pero hindi na rin kaya ng katawan niya siguro.
Do we know if Relativo is okay?
We saw him there sitting in the stretcher now. So it looks like he was responding. And it looks like he should be okay. And some of the racers actually started going up to him. No? And then also shows the brotherhood of the racers here.
Yeah, and good race for Clyde. Sayang lang di niya natapos yung karera because he almost lead lahat ng laps for this race.
Clyde Relativo, despite leading for most of this race, crashes out. He did manage to win his Pirelli Cup Group 1, or I should say Group 2, with a smaller displacement motorcycle. So he does have a race win. But you know he wanted this one though. He likes the big bikes. He wanted to show that he could do this again and win the race. Unfortunately, yun nga, he crashes out of it. To the benefit, of course, to the, oh, look at that again. I mean, look how far he slid.
And buti nakaiwas yung mga parating na riders dun sa bike niya.
And you know, this is the importance of being in a controlled environment, a track, you know, with a lot of the safety precautions and protocols involved. Imagine if this was on the street.
Yeah. And also the safety gear, right?
Yeah.
Full gear, full leathers, boots, gloves, helmet, the works. That he slid far, and then you saw him pull himself to safety to the side of the road to off out of the track. And if he was in like normal clothes, I mean that probably
And chinelas.
that probably is not going to happen.
I'm sure that's more than 150 km/h crash.
Yeah.
And he just walk away from that.
Yeah.
So yun yung importance na binabanggit nila for having a
All right. George, once again, thank you very much for joining us here on the panel.
Thanks for having us, guys. Thanks for having me.
And
Thank you.
when you see EJ, tell him I want a photo with him because he made one of the best moves I've seen in a motorcycle race. But great job with the Angkas Dream Cup and, of course, Angkas entering the world of motorsports dito sa Pilipinas.
Well, more power to motorsports. Thanks, guys.
All right, buddy. And more of the Philippine Superbike Championship when we return. We'll be right back.